It is time for this morning's Executive Edge, and today we're going to focus on China, COVID cases, lockdowns, and growing frustrations. And who can blame them? Eunice Yoon joining us now live from Beijing, where it seems like, at least in some parts of the country, Eunice, some people are starting to push back.
Absolutely, Brian. It is looking increasingly as though the COVID situation here is becoming a national outbreak. Megacity Chongqing is now in effective lockdown. Chengdu, another city out west, which just emerged from a lockdown in September, has announced mass testing. Shanghai canceled an auto event, and then manufacturing and IT hub Shenzhen said that it's going to require a negative 48-hour COVID test as of Thursday, similar to what we're seeing here in Beijing. In fact, this all comes as Beijing and the surrounding areas have been imposing tighter restrictions, and as export hub Guangzhou continues to tighten its controls for some of the major districts. A research firm, Capital Economics, says that it's fearing that the COVID situation in China could eventually head towards what we saw here back in the early days of the pandemic in 2020, when hundreds of millions of people were put under lockdown with disastrous consequences to the economy. The firm says, while there's little prospect of the authorities opting to step back from the zero COVID policy during the winter, there's a significant risk that containment efforts fail. Now, we had some fleeting good news out of Zhengzhou, which is China's iPhone city, yesterday, that the cases were falling. But today, videos emerged online that were obtained by AP, not verified by NBC, but would appear to show people who claim to be Foxconn workers clashing with authorities in hazmat suits. And they're shouting, "Give us our pay." Now, this is all coming as Foxconn had promised to new recruits that they would give them extra bonuses and higher pay if they agreed to live under the COVID controls. Brian?
Yeah, and it's so hard to get any clear video out. I mean, just to have that little video up is pretty amazing, considering the fact that it is so tightly controlled, Eunice. I mean, again, you and I have been speaking for 2.5 years, and we're colleagues and we're friends as well. I know there's a lot of things it's probably you just can't say. What's it like for you? What's your day-to-day living there? Our viewers watch and they see you still there, and it's nighttime and in a mask outside by yourself. It's very different than here. What's it like for your day-to-day?
Day-to-day, especially these days, it's very much disrupted. You have one plan to send something to a building, for example, and then you find out that that building is in lockdown, or several friends of mine now are in lockdown or in home quarantine, or and again, it's probably really different from in the U.S. I can't even imagine it. I actually don't still know anybody who has had COVID personally, who got it here, as opposed to people who traveled in. And so, and that's a lot of the cases here, where you just hear about people getting locked up and pretty much nobody knows anybody or has had close contact with people who have had COVID. One other thing, though, that, Brian, we've talked about a lot is this pushback that we're seeing. And we are seeing more pushback. It is interesting to see these videos emerge. We are seeing more and more cases of videos emerging. And in fact, just yesterday, there was an interesting post which eventually was censored, but it asked a series of questions to the National Health Authority. And one of the main ones was, why does China need to have lockdowns when the rest of the world doesn't? And it's because people are watching what's going on, say, for example, at the World Cup. Notice that people are not wearing masks like the way that we wear them here. And so they've been asking a lot of questions and demanding answers, but again, those posts quickly get deleted.